Issue with bridges not working on maps, okay? After rewriting co-op saves, fixed an issue with fragile cargo transport missions, fixed a patch note scrolling speed issue, random crashes and general stability. What's the catch-all, huh? Fixed gearbox control issues, several problems affecting bridge layer. Yeah, it's all bridge layer stuff. Okay. Hey, what's up, Rogue Sheep? Revan, Christian, Trainer, Golden, Ryan, Psycho. This is just proving I know how to read. You can't fake that kind of recognition. I clearly understood those letters. What's up, Martha Frog? What's up, Pigeon Studios? Jeremy. Cyanic. Rhino. Let's break some shit. Yeah, it's break show day. Very excited. I was working on it all weekend. Getting product ready and everything prepped and yada, yada, yada. And very, very, very excited. Nervous. Something I don't often get. But I have some nerves today. Forgot we were doing this bullshit. Let's get these out of the way. Am I not going to be able to get all four here? There we go. Hey, what's up, all the new chatters? How you guys doing? I memorized all your names ahead of time. It took a lot all weekend. The break show is the content I missed the most from the shutdown. Well, thank you. It's definitely, like, it's a show that did okay in terms of views and stuff. But in terms of, like, social traffic and people requesting it, it is by far one of the most requested and asked about things that I've done in recent years, which is always kind of funny to me. Because it wasn't like it was like a show that did huge gangbusters in views or anything. But it over-indexes in people wanting it to come back. And so I'm excited to bring it back. I never wanted to end it, obviously. But, you know, that was outside of my control. That's out of my control. That was outside of my control, so why is this one still open like it hasn't been cleared? When we know it has. Weird. But I was thinking about it this weekend as I was trying to remember, like, fuck, how long has it been since I've done the break show? What is the break show? Like, you know, my job, my career is to go from production to production to production, and you don't spend a lot of time looking in the rearview mirror because you got to prepare for the next thing. And so the second I stopped filming the break show, I stopped thinking about filming the break show. I didn't stop thinking about it as an idea or a thing I missed, but in terms of production and running it in my head and the performance I give and stuff, completely and totally stopped, dumped all that. And I was just thinking over the weekend, like, I don't know if I remember how to do the break show. And that got me a little nervous. Also, because so many people request it all the time, I know it's a wanted product that I don't want to fuck up, you know? But then I realized as I was driving around to all the card shops and blind box stores in Austin on Saturday, instinctively, without even thinking about it, I was like, oh, I know how to do this. I just instantly fell back into the role without even really consciously doing it. But I will have a short stream today because I got to get... we're recording a podcast today right after this, so And then I got to run over to the office, and while the break show's like ready to go, I do have a lot of set design that still has to be thrown together. Anywho, I'm very excited to get back to it. It's been a year and a half since we did it. So for all the regulation listeners and watchers who weren't a part of Fuckface, weren't around back in the day, it probably means nothing. But the break show was was a weekly show we did when we could do it. Had a lot of fanfare behind it, so I'm excited to get to do it again after such a long break. A year and a half is a long time not to do something and then to start doing it again. Have a year and a half anniversary. Thanks. I will, Mark. I'll tell the guys you said hello. You're not taking off, right, Mark? Has Eric explained what Nawu is to me yet? No, I doubt he will. If it's some joke he made with Michael and those guys 100% eat, I doubt it'll make its way to us. Sounds like something related to Awu, though. So I seriously doubt that Eric is going to bring up an Achievement Hunter-esque joke with me. I'm sure I can find it fairly easily. When is the break shit? 3 p.m. Central on the Regulation channel, Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/the Regulation Pod. I got all kinds of crap over the weekend, plus other stuff, plus all the mail. We won't get through a 20th of everything that I have to break. Is this not? Is this not it? Okay. I see. I just wasn't far enough down the road. Thank you for the hype train. I wasn't going to stream this morning at all because I got to get ready for the break show and the podcast. And I try not to stream on days when I do the podcast. So I want to save my energy for that. But I didn't tell anybody that I wouldn't be streaming today. And I don't know. Figure if I stream for an hour, I can handle it. I just push all this out of the way. Thank you, Fishy Wellies. Man, I didn't even catch the people that were subbing this morning. Thank you so much. Got a new pretty cool card yesterday. Sterling Sharp Packers card and a rookie Drew Bledsoe. Hell yeah, dude. I'm stuck. I got stuck doing this. Stupid. Stick that, bitch. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Push you out of the way. Push you right out of the fucking way. Thank you for saying that, hat collection. I really appreciate that. Once again, I'm always floored by the love that the break show gets, because it never got that in terms of views, really. It's always a little confusing to me. But I do love to do it, and I am excited to do it. And I know after I do it, I'll be like, that was so fun and easy. Don't you roll back in. Just wearing the uniform. I am wearing my regulation shirt today because of that. That is true. I am dressing for work today. At this point, it'd probably just be faster to do it the way the game wants, the way I'm supposed to do it. I just don't want to be told what to do by the game. Thank you, Jump Mouse. If there was such a surplus of content in RT that I missed a lot, I still watch the break show, but I can understand why people might have missed it. Yeah. It'll definitely had a lot of content back then. All right. Why isn't this cleared? Is it you? Are you the problem? Doesn't seem so. Okay. Oh. That's still in, apparently. Okay. Okay. You say so. Is it still in? Oh, it can't still be in. Oops. It is. It's still in. Okay. God, I hated that mission. All right, great. So what do we have to do now? We really need the port up and running at full capacity, so there's more stuff to do.
Namely, bring some supplies in, fix all the pipes, and make sure the port machinery has power to operate.
Okay.
Once that's done, we'll have a stable way of supplying our operations and the locals. That's got to count for something.
So I've done all the infrastructure. I just have to do the delivery. That's not bad. How far is the delivery? Not far. Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm bitching about. Let's, oh. Is that it? I could probably handle that, right? That's pretty pro backup, if I do say so myself. Oh my god. That might be the best I ever do that in my life. That was fucking gorgeous. Oh, wow. It's going to be a good week. Hurting my back, at least talking about hurting my back, at least talking about a podcast worried me. I had a disc rupture in my back in 2020, and what you described sounded like a disc bulge. I just had pulled a muscle in my back. I'm fine. I'm 100%. I got so many texts from people that are like, or so many a lot of emails actually, emails and then social media posts from people that are like, same thing happened to me. You now you have to have your C4 and your L3 fused. You won't be walking for 6 months. It's like, I genuinely just pulled a muscle in my back standing up. I'm 100%. It was sore for a week and a half. Now I'm fine. I have a big old red welt right across my right feet, says Mark the Frog. After putting on a pair of shoes this morning and was awakened to say the least. Was awakening. Oh. Ooh. Hello, Colleen. Thank you for the subscription. My dad and I were doing work in the car this past weekend. It was a pain in the ass, especially draining the old oil and trying to put the car on the jacks, but we got it done. Oh, man. I grew up fixing cars with my grandfather and hated every second of it. Absolutely. I mean, I loved my grandpa. I just hated working on cars. I hated that activity, I guess. And that's all we did when I was growing up. You know, it's like something broke, you fixed it yourself. My grandpa or my uncle or my dad or somebody fixed it, you know. And looking back on that now, I'd kill to go back and have a day fixing a car with my grandpa, you know. I wish I'd have appreciated it at the time. It felt like such an obligation when I was a kid. The old hindsight, you know? He's a real motherfucker. Ooh. So I've been reading a lot. I haven't played the DLC maps, obviously, because we're going in order. We still have another map between this, but everything I'm reading online is that the only real, I mean, other than like performance issues, the big complaint is that Kelly isn't in the DLC, which was it's funny because the big complaint of the game was that Kelly was in the game. Now she's gone, and people miss her.
Now you only need to find and install it. After that, I suggest you hightail it before you catch their incompetence. Our river-based garage is running out of parts. You're our best driver, but even your vehicles get a little wear and tear. So could you deliver a shipment of
Parts from the port to the river base?
Especially for those less careful than you. Which is everyone. I guess we won't be getting out of the plumbing business anytime soon. I got this new task for you, and it...
Find the remaining generator. Okay. I think I found it.
And it was really messed up by the storm. A full valve replacement is in order.
Or did I not? Is that it? Is it hidden? I don't have a... No.
Available to us. Sounds like a great deal.
Get over there. Little turd. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. There you go. Oh, it doesn't go far. Oh. Where do I... There's a fence there, huh? I probably can't go through that fence. Oh. That's right. The only way through this bullshit is this way. It's so conveniently created for us. Nope. There we go. Good. Fucking fun. Hey, a ferry. Wow. I got the ferry port open.
Great job giving the port a kickstart. Seems to me they picked up a thing or two about competence from you. They already offloaded a shipment of replacement solar panels and other spare parts for the solar station. Now you need to plan a route to forward the containers to the river base for processing. Show them.
I need to show them how it's done again. Where's that boat? Oh, there he is. Cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, so what do we have to do? Honestly, we can take a minute to fucking sit back. Well, that was very productive. All right, what are we doing in the chat? Oh my god. I replaced my wife's taillight yesterday, and it was a pretty quick and easy job, and the mechanic you want to do it for us quoted a price, and let's just say I saved $350 on a taillight. Jesus Christ. That's the real problem right there, kick-ass. On my current car, to do the passenger headlight, you have to remove the air filter housing. Yeah. Crafting of roads goes fine. It's fine. We're not going to play for too long today because I got to get ready for the break show today. Big day today. I even went to bed early last night just to be well rested. You guys probably can't tell, but my big project over the weekend, in addition to getting ready for the break show, was I added another one of those cases up there full of cards. There we go. So now I have room for all of my vintage collection. It was a lot of fun. I think they pretty much got that back where it was. I got a new car after my last one caught fire from a random AC system short. I had a friend whose car burned to the ground when we were like 19. Just had an electrical issue in the dashboard and just caught on fire in his front yard and just melted. Still had to pay for it. My wife drives a 2018 Toyota Avalon. Ooh la la. Kickass says, I ended up replacing my globes with LED ones with RGB capabilities so for when I go to cars and coffee with it. That's why I drive old stuff. I've been really wanting... it probably happens to everybody as they get older, but you start to want to, like... I never thought I'd be this person, especially when I was growing up into computers and working in tech and stuff, but I just start to become a Luddite, you know? And I even, as much as I love my car, I dream of, you know, if we buy a home in Michigan, we'll have to have another car up there, or a set of cars up there. And I've been dreaming a lot about getting like an old F-150, or maybe an old Scout or Grand Wagoneer or Blazer. Nice 80s, late 70s, early 80s model that I can work on. That's simple. Not that I want to, but I kind of do. And just when you get to frame, like you get like the idea of Emily and I buying a house in Michigan while not replacing our house in Austin, or buying a house in Michigan, but essentially building a life in Michigan while not replacing our life in Austin is cool. You don't get the opportunity to reinvent yourself that many times in your life, you know, and or like get that many opportunities for a fresh start. And so you can kind of tailor your experience to be whatever you want it to be or who you are now. So I think as we move into Michigan, I want my Michigan life to be a little tech free, a little simpler. Old Land Cruiser would be fun. Yeah, Land Cruisers are great cars. Man, I gotta get a haircut badly. If only I knew a stylist. Break show. That's right, today. Break show today. I'm very, very, very excited. Hopefully, I remember how to do it. It doesn't matter. The second we're on camera, I go into like I don't know how to describe it, like a coma. I become a different person, and then the fog lifts when it's over, and then I'm me again. So it doesn't really matter if I'm ready or not. Like that person will have to deal with it, not me. Replaced. Here's some. That's as far as you want me to deliver it. How big is it? Too big to... Can I go this way? Let's see this. Let's see what happens. Yep. Sure can. Interesting. I hate these mazy ones where you just like get to this side of the parking lot. It's not so easy. We put some connexes in your way. Think outside the box. Ooh, maybe you have to move something. You know, that kind of thing. Got a Volkswagen bus and be the coolest guy in Michigan. I'm not a Volkswagen guy. My dad was. My dad loved Volkswagens. Buses and Beetles his whole life. I didn't share his passion for them. This looks like a GTA map. This game reminds me a lot of GTA in a lot of ways, honestly. Thank you, Fury. Geoff, Mark the Frog. Are you one of those guys that either loves the Grateful Dead or hates the Grateful Dead and nothing in between, or am I kind of normal about it? Well, you clocked me, Mark the Frog. I'm one of those guys. I'm definitely not normal about it. I've historically not liked the Grateful Dead at all. Been pretty not into them. However, I will say, I think "Friend of the Devil" is a really good song. I really enjoy it, and so kudos to them for that song. But I haven't really. And "Truckin'," that song, got my chips cashed in. That song's pretty cool. So I've softened on my stance in later years, but when I was younger, I apologize. I was definitely not normal about it. That's such a funny question to ask. I can only name the two I just said. A guy that isn't a fan of long songs. Historically, no. Hated long songs with a passion. Very punk sensibility there. But in my old age, as I've gotten into like doom metal and stuff like Sleep, I've learned to appreciate very long songs. So it's all about growth, you know? I think you can do this, buddy. Let's see if we can get a run up. Hell yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Look at that. This is not what the game had in mind when they asked me to deliver this, I bet. But I don't care. We're going to put it in there, too, with this vehicle. I know exactly how we're going to do it. Thank you. Excellent. That was cool. That's cool how easy that was. We'll do it one more time. Dope Smoker is an all-timer. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I do like Dope Smoker. I like Holy Mountain a lot. But I like Dope Smoker as well. Is it doom metal or doom metal? It's doom metal. Gavin's going to win by over 100 million. This is Gavin's year, for sure. Real Life Trucks in the Mountains sounds muddy. Am I a Minutemen fan? Yeah, Minutemen are one of my all-time favorite bands, and until Bill Callahan came along, History Lesson Part 2 was my favorite song of all time. Now it is my second favorite song of all time. So yeah, I'm really, really big Minutemen fan. When the We Jam Econo documentary came out, I got tickets opening day. Like, I really, 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 really love D Boone. I have since I was like 16, maybe. Hell. Yes. That was cool. King Crimson has some long songs for sure. Oh, Mondays are nice because you don't have to get your kid ready for school. That's awesome. It's a grocery store. Is that a huge lake that had a 300 yards? Wow, that's cool. Excuse me. All right, let's put this thing into place. Oop. Why would you... My thumbs are not performing as I anticipated there. All right, push you out of the way. Get out of there. All right. Okay. Did everybody have a good weekend? I had a pretty good weekend. My wife won bingo again. So we all had to live through that. I thought Meg and Vanessa were going to kill her. Winning 2 weekends in a row. But then she got sick. And so we just convalesced all weekend. Took it easy.
You replaced those valves like a true pro. Judging by how happy the port authority
Yes, I replaced those valves like a true pro.
on your laurels,
No
though.
time to rest on my
Some of the
laurels.
oil tanks from the depot across the river have sprung a few leaks. Could you grab them and drag
Could you
them
grab
to the
them and
port
drag them to the
before
port
anyone
before anyone notices? Oh, brother. What's that all about? Hmm. I just don't want to do any more pickup delivery missions right now. I'm just not feeling it. All we've done this morning is this kind of stuff. There's really nothing else going on. Let's see what kind of infrastructure we have. This needs maintenance. Let's dispatch vehicles and see what's going on here. Where is the problem? Is this guy? Okay. These guys are going through something here. Damn it. Babysit this guy and see where he's having his trouble. Celebrated my grandmother's birthday on Saturday, but other than that, nothing all weekend. A lot of football this weekend. Watched the Lions lose, watched the Chiefs lose. Watched the Bills somehow pull it out at the end. That was an insane game. Do you remember when you rocked the long mustache? I do remember that. No, I would never do it again. Did I catch the OSU game? I did a little bit, yeah. Somehow the Browns lost again. That was crazy. No, the Bills and the Chiefs didn't play each other. Bills beat the Ravens, but the Ravens were up by 15 with like, I don't know, 5 minutes to go. It was pretty insane. Go Lions shirt. That's adorable. Thank you, Corpsey. Yeah, I gotta say the Lions looked poorly coached yesterday. I thought. A little worried. I think losing a lot of our support staff is gonna be pretty detrimental to us, I think. Can't believe the Steelers won. Thought Jets had that game. You wanted to see Sonic and Knuckles kick the Packers' ass? Yeah, so did I. You're on the football grind until the end of the month when NFL preseason starts. Yeah, I'm on the football. I don't know. You just kind of surf the waves. Baseball's about to start mattering again. Football's just getting started, but then preseason basketball will be right around the corner. Vanzalone catches that interception. Maybe that game's different. I don't know. Probably not. You're glad the Steelers won? Man, I just don't ever want... I'm a hater, I guess, but I just don't want to see Aaron Rodgers succeed. However, he looked great yesterday. He really did. He had 4 touchdowns. He looked really good. Kudos to him. At his age, being able to still perform to that level, you know? I still don't know how they expect me to connect some of this stuff with electricity when there is fucking nothing to connect it to. Like, that's the only spot pumping out electricity that I can connect with right now. On the map, I think. Yeah. I have a feeling this will be... Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that'll... Well, I don't know. I just don't know. We'll have to figure it out at some point, though. All right, what else we got going on here? Nothing else to do. So we're going to have to do an objective. Either set up a route to send the shipped cargo to the river base. Let's do that. This town is running like a ghost town. Man, my kiddo and I have been sharing a lot of music recommendations lately. It's been fun. And she has gotten really into the specials. But I think just the song Ghost Town. But because she listens to it, I've been listening to it like crazy lately. It's stuck in my head all weekend. As a Cubs fan, yesterday was rough. I didn't pay attention to any baseball all weekend. So I didn't see what happened to the Cubs yesterday. What happened? You didn't lose Pete Crow Armstrong to injury or anything, did you? I'm not joking. I'm genuinely hoping that didn't happen. Been listening to a lot of K-pop Demon Hunters. Everybody keeps talking about that K-pop Demon Hunters. So Emily and I the other night, I was like, let's put it on and see. Maybe we'll be blown away. You never know. We'll be impressed. We watched about 6 minutes of it. That was it. I don't know. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Doing a great job, buddy. The This is not the vehicle to do this. This is definitely the most trashed fucking port I've seen in the game. All I'm doing is cleaning up. Even after the cleanup missions, you still gotta clean up. Okay. So now we just need to get you out of the way. This town, it's running like a ghost town. Can I just push it? Will it push? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Push into the ocean. That's actually probably fine. Get this guy out of the way. Try this again. But how do you leave from here? Right? Like, it's gonna come out. And then how do you leave? To the river? Okay, so I mean, I genuinely don't see. I guess it must go straight. Like, that's not going to work, right? There's no way. But there's no way to go that way. There's no way to go this way. So it has to be this way. There's no choice, right? And where are we going to? Up there? Oof. That's not going to work. This is... I have no idea how brutal this is going to be, but I think that's going to be bad. I think trying to go up this hill is going to be bad. Oh, no. This is going to be a catastrophe. We only have about 10 minutes left, too. We're not going to make it far on this one, I bet. Let's see. That'd be amazing if we get through the port. Beautiful day, though. When he's actually talking to a shipping container. I'm doing a little bit of both. Sometimes I'll talk to shipping containers. Oh, good luck with your broken toe, drunken mouse. Well, they are out in force. Yeah, not for long. Okay. All right. I see what we're working with. That's rough. But I think that's what we're working with, right? Like, this is... You know what? Here we go. I don't know what we were doing fucking around the other way. This is clearly... Come on, lift that rope. Thank you. This is clearly the way to go. I was being a damn fool otherwise. All right. That makes life so much fucking better. I just forgot about the crane and that I could do that because it's been off for 80% of the fucking game. Okay. That's probably good. Clunk, clunk. All right, well, this guy's through. He's the easy guy. Yeah. Well, that's going to be an issue for the 18-wheeler, I think. Oof. He's the one I should be watching, not this guy. This guy's going to have an easy time. Any custom frames made of ruby encrusted... Oh, our custom frames made of ruby encrusted platinum or something. Just finished Rainbow Six vid on the Regulation Gameplay channel. You guys are still as hilarious as ever. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we do enjoy playing video games sometimes. You like the Rainbow Six Vegas video for the chemistry? Listen to, if you get a chance, listen to one of our streams. What streams? Listen to one of our drafts. I think that's probably the best stuff we do. And hopefully everybody will tune in today to twitch.tv/TheRegulationPod at 3 p.m. Central Time for our relaunch test stream of The Break Show. Coming back. First time in a year and a half. A little over a year and a half, I think, since we've done it. Boy, does time fly. Thanks. Thanks. I'm excited to do it. Looking forward to it. Is this really gonna where it's gonna arrow? Yep. That's not even the right path. All right, here we go. Here's the right path. I just want to see if the... Okay. Perfect. Sweet. All right. I'm sorry. Didn't I just do this? Okay. I was about to say. What are we doing here? We just haven't completed it yet. We still need this bad boy to make it in. Don't worry, buddy. I'm coming for you. I'm going to make sure you make it. You don't worry. You are getting helped along. Objective complete. Hell yeah. Spare parts for the power station are all unpacked and ready to be installed. What's the bad news? She always follows it up with bad news.
Sure know how to do their jobs. Unlike one port authority we both know. Now, you need to guide the convoy carrying parts.
You need to guide the convoy carrying parts from the river base just to make sure all the new inverters and panels get there.
And I'd hate to explain why we need more
Yeah,
replacements
yeah.
if any get broken.
That sounds bad. Let's see where this is taking us. Start plotting here, and we go to here. That makes sense. That makes sense. And this can be a rough road. We've never driven it. Maybe we should right soon. We're going to go up here. Or I've already been here. Yeah, we're going to go up here. Here. Got to fix that. And then there's a solar station. All right. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. We're going to have a good time with that. As a matter of fact, we'll just do it with this guy. Might as well head up there and just see what it looks like. Yeah. And I'll stop as soon as we land. Are we breaking flawless, right? No flawless today. I did buy a box of Series 2 Topps Jumbo Hobby, which was $280, which is my version of flawless. And we'll open a lot of mail from y'all. I've got mail, brand new mail. Y'all are sending in mail like crazy, but I've also got old mail from the beginning of the show, even though we never got to. So we'll do some of that. We'll open some new Topps product. We'll open some blind box stuff. Got a lot of silly Labubu's and Pop Mart stuff. Found some Stranger Things cards I haven't opened yet in my closet. Just stuff like that. We'll get to silly. Got a Snoopy blind box I want to open for Eric. All right, so this is what I thought was going to be super bad, and this is not looking super bad at all. Nope. We turn here? Yeah. Might need to do something with this. Probably fix this while I'm at it. Probably just roll right. Yeah, fix that. Might even just pave a lot of this just because it's next to a quarry and it's easy. Oh, can we go up here? I've undershot it a tad. That's okay. Went down to the Bass Pro Shop on Friday afternoon because my boss gave me a $100 gift card for working 3 years in the company, and I loaded up on some fishing lures and a drop net crab trap. That's awesome, dude. I'm reading a book right now about a professional bassers tournament murder mystery. Somebody's trying to figure out who killed a professional fisher in Florida. At Lunker Lake. Jack does Lorcana, yeah. I think he does MTG as well. Every time I see him, he says he's going to have me on his card breaking show, and he asks me if I'll do it, and I'll say, as always, absolutely, just say when. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up soon. And then I see him in like a month, and he'll say, I'm gonna have you on my card show. And I'm like, okay, just say when. He's like, I'll hit you up soon, and then he never does. But I'm ready to go. Classic Jack. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing the break show is because I got sick of Jack not having me on his show. All right, we made it. That looks like a base up there. Not going to be a base, though, huh? Anyway, that's where we're going up there anyway. But that'll be stuff that we do tomorrow. We're at 48% when we started today. We have done an annoying amount. We cleared up all the rubble. We delivered 2 of those valves. We did a plot. I'm going to say we're at 56% today. Let's see. I'm going to say we ended it at 56%. I think he's just busy. I think he's just busy with his life. 60%. Holy shit. That was an incredibly productive day. It didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like we did 12% in an hour, but I guess we did. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. A 12% progress mouth. Everybody, please tune back in today at 3 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/theregulationpod if you get a chance. If you cannot make it to the break show, I understand. However, there will be a VOD released in the future on the YouTube and Patreons. Love you dearly. I will be back here tomorrow streaming more Roadcraft. Hopefully we have a, I don't know, maybe less successful but more fun day in the game. TTFN.